Hello and welcome to our story time. Tonight we're going to be reading about Goodnight Gorilla for the 100th time. We've done this a million times, right? Okay, so once upon a time there was a gorilla and a zookeeper. What did the zookeeper do? The zookeeper's job was to make sure that he locks all the animals in the night and goes home. But one night, after he checked on the gorilla, he said, "Good night, gorilla," and he walked on to see the next animal. But what did the gorilla do?
He stole the keys from his belt.
Yeah, he stole the keys. He pulled it from his belt and he got it out of the zookeeper's belt. And he came out of his own cage, right? And then see, he's coming out and he has a bunch of keys with him, all the keys, and he started following the zookeeper. But the zookeeper did not notice that he was following him. And in this page, where is the mouse? Because every page as we turn, we have to look for the mouse, and here's the mouse. Yeah. And the zookeeper said, "Good night, elephant." And the gorilla looked back and he said, I have the pink key for the pink cage of the elephant. So he opened the elephant and let the elephant out too. And then when the zookeeper said, "Good night, lion," he also let the lion out from the blue cage. And then the zookeeper said, "Good night, hyena. Good night, giraffe."
Wait, is that the hyenas?
Yeah. But the gorilla let both of them out too. And where is our mouse?
Is this a tiger?
Huh? No, that's the lion. Because that's the animal that came out. And now the zookeeper was taking a look at the armadillo. And the zookeeper said, "Good night, armadillo." Right?
Then he has one key left.
Now he has one key. That was the last key he left. He's showing, "I have one key left to the pink gate." And then he opened the gate and let the armadillo out too. And what did all the animals do? They followed the zookeeper to his house. Here they are going to his house. He goes in and all the 6 animals go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But where's our mouse? Where's the mouse? Good job, the mouse with the banana right there. And then they all went in towards his bedroom. And the zookeeper took his shoes off, put his flashlight there on his table, and he went to bed. And then as he was going to bed, he said, "Good night, dear," to his no, he didn't say. His wife said, "Good night, dear," and she shut the light off. And then she heard so many good nights. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. 7 good nights.
Who is this?
Including the mouse.
Who is this?
That's the armadillo,
So there was
the giraffe, the lion, that was, who was sleeping there next to the lady? The gorilla. And that's the elephant. Actually, that's the giraffe. See, up here is the giraffe. This is the elephant. And that's the mouse. And that's the lion. And the hyena. And the armadillo.
What's this?
The armadillo. Okay, they all said good night.
I missed something.
And the hyena. And the gorilla.
Wait, who's sleeping over here?
That's the armadillo. And then she said, "What's going on?" She opened her eyes. Only her eyes are open at this point. 1 second. No. I have to help you. Yeah. I'm recording you. 1 second. So then she turned the light back on and took a look. And what did she see? She saw that there are animals in the room. She said, "What? No way." And she let all the animals back into the zoo. And she said, "No, come with me."
The mouse and the gorilla
followed her back. The mouse and the gorilla kept following her back, and they still tucked back in the bed with her. And she said, "Good night, dear," this time. And there was only one good night. This time they were smart. They didn't say good night. Because if they said good night, then she will know that they're there and she'll take them out again. But actually, then after they have slept, then the mouse told the gorilla, good night, gorilla. But the gorilla is sleeping. The gorilla did not say good night. He did zzz. That's the sleeping sound. And then they were sleeping, and that's the end of our good night, gorilla.
And then he's here in the teeth, here in the one key.
One key left in the end. Good night, gorilla.